Hello and welcome back to another news video, this time looking at a developer blog for Final Fantasy XIV titled Flower Power. This is in relation to the upcoming Little Ladies Day event taking place this Thursday, February the 28th in-game in Ul'dah Steppes of Nold. Now, we looked at this previously in a preview with the special site, but they decided to launch this developer blog as they usually do for events, talking about the actual rewards, and it's going to be interesting to see if there's any explanation on the rewards we got this time around. They say this year's illustration does not fall short on vibrant colours and floral themes, of which we can all agree. It's by none other than Yasuhisa Izumisawa, who worked on the art for the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicle series and World of Final Fantasy. I wondered why that art style looked familiar. Oh, and just look at that cute floral crown they're wearing. I'll get back to that in a moment. Let's take a look at the event rewards, shall we? And the first set of rewards, as we already know, are the festive Chirashi Zushi and Sushi Balls. These are two tabletop housing items which are food. Obviously you can consume these and they have different looks depending on how much food is consumed, presumably being an empty bowl after that sort of like soupy broth stuff has been eaten, and of course the stage will probably be completely barren once you've eaten all of the sushi balls off of it. They're quite nice actually. I quite liked the look of these, but again my opinion on the event remains the same, and that's mostly because of this second reward, which is the main focus this time around, is the flower crown. I mistakenly said that we already have flower crowns in the game last time on the preview video. My illness prevented my brain from really functioning. What I meant to say is we already have flowers that can be placed in the hair, but of course we can't get a coronet like this, and I suppose it has some appeal. Personally, I feel that this is a pretty meager main reward, but then I'd prefer something like a dress or a minion or a mount or any of the usual conventional things, especially after the Valentine's Day, which had meager rewards as well. However, for quality we're going to just have to wait until Easter, because no doubt the hatching tide with a presumed Spriggan outfit will be the answer to all of our prayers in terms of quality rewards. The other reward they list here is the Magic Prism Daisies, which is an explosive firework which you'll presumably be able to purchase from vendors like usual at these events, which explode into 1,000 daisies, which is pretty cool, but again it's just fireworks, and that's the entirety of our rewards. They say, I'm sure you looked at the event illustration and thought to yourself that flower crown would look really nice with some of my outfits. Luckily it's an event reward after all, and it's dyeable too. The dyeable nature is nice to see, but again it's just a flower crown. I'm not that impressed. You might be, I might be completely wrong. There's probably a lot of interest in this item. I'm just obviously getting old and prefer things that are a little bit more substantial than this. Either way, that wraps up today's developer blog for this, titled Flower Power. I'm just hoping that a lot of the development time that's being taken out of these seasonal events is being put to good use in Shadowbringers content and vice versa. Either way, let me know what you think below about this event, and I'll see you all next time.